actually in group projects in your curriculum life?
A lot.
Did you enjoy it? Like, and had a good experience, or you actually hated your life because you were the only person in the group that worked? Did you ever work in a group project that, in an individual project, and you wish that someone else could come and brainstorm with you so you stop being stuck? Of course, one cannot disagree with the important role of working hard as an individual. However, as university students that we're almost graduating, having the skills that prepare us to face the real work life is very essential. After an intensive research about the pros and cons of traditional individual learning versus the cooperative learning, I use journal articles, books, case studies to support my experience as an AUS student of both working alone and also in a group in the semester. According to Dr. Marcel Robles, a professor at the University of North Dakota, 2012, she states that in our current diverse environment, soft skills like communication, responsibility, professionalism, flexibility, and work ethics became equally important to the technical skills we learn in books in university. Therefore, today I'm going to persuade you that cooperative learning is actually more important than individual learning and more effective. I'm going to start by explaining the reasons why individual learning is not enough to guarantee a successful career and high salary. Then I'll demonstrate the impact of group learning on the individuals. Then finally, I'm going to end with how actual cooperative learning reflects on the quality of work we produce. But before I start, let me define the differences between the two models of learning. According to Professor Rebecca Brent, 2006, individual learning is the traditional instructor-based environment in which the student's role is mainly passive. In this model of learning, only individual accomplishments are rewarded. Usually this model applies in general sciences and normal lecture classes because the interaction between the students doesn't really matter. On the other hand, cooperative learning is an approach to group projects in which it enhances the idea of if you win, I win. This usually happens in small groups, usually from 3 to 5 members that engage together in an active learning environment. In this model of learning, the group effort as equal to the individual accomplishment matters. Usually it happens in major required classes because the rate of students dropping actually is low, so it's not going to affect the structure of the class. So now let's begin with the reasons that individual excellency does not lead to a successful work experience. According to Professor David Brooks in his article, Effective Group Discussion, human beings are wired to cooperate and collaborate just as much as we are to compete. Due to the diverse and the high interaction between the work fields worldwide, and also the job markets became very challenging, and it demands from the employees to have a set of additional skills to be successful. In addition, according to Anthony Peterson, an expert in the American Society for Training and Development, the changes in the economy that occurred in the past couple of years made the employers focus on the connection between the skills of their employees in a forceful competitive cycle. The current workplace skills don't only include the basic skills, but also extend to include other skills such as listening and oral communication, adaptability, creative thinking, problem solving, negotiations, teamwork skills, and organization effectiveness to be a leader. Moreover, a study by Anna Wolf in 2010, it shows that graduates with high social skills are eligible for work opportunities more than graduates with actually high GPA. So if you're not an A student, you still have a chance. This demonstrates that individual excellency without having the social skills will not assure them a good job or a high salary. The impact of cooperative learning does not reflect only on the team, but also it extends to include the individual members in the group. Cooperative learning within a group setting helps the individual members to develop their personalities and to overcome psychological obstacles such as anxiety that most of us are suffering from, especially this week. For instance, a study conducted by Barbara Mills in 2010 on a group of middle school students, it shows that they have anxiety and math anxiety, and after putting them into math classes within group, actually their anxiety levels decreased rapidly, and their performance and motivational actually increased a lot. Nevertheless, teamwork increases students' sense of leadership. Students in team tend to finish their task on time because they're more organized because of the competition. Also, it makes them work hard and be more creative in their specialty. And also, it increases the individual's sense of problem solving. The impact of cooperative learning environment does not only affect our future and personalities, but also it reflects on the quality of work that we produce. The dynamic nature of cooperative working environment enhances and enriches the learning experience. The synergy that results from the collaboration of the energies of the committed group members to research a topic in a limited amount of time will allow them to access more diverse information which maybe an individual cannot actually have an access to in the same time. Also, distributing the task among the group according to their areas of interest will create more creative results. Intelligence is not determined by academic excellence, which is the GPA, because some students could be weak in certain aspects of the curriculum, but they're actually good, they're actually talented. So when they are put in groups, they get the chance to show their points of strength and enhance them, which reflects on the entire team at the end. The biggest argument that some might adhere here is how to grade students in such a setting, and wouldn't be unfair for certain individuals if the others do not work as hard. Cooperative learning does not mean that all students should get the same grade. Actually, it's the instructor's role in the situation, which is part of the fun challenge of this setting, that he distributes or she distributes the work in an organized way among all the students, so everyone has an equal share even if there are different tasks. So at the end, the grade actually will be separated into two. The first one, it depends, you grade the student, the individual, of how committed he was in the group, and the other one is how actually the entire performance of the team. To conclude, cooperative learning is more effective than individual performance due to three major reasons. Group work leads to high chances of being successful in your career due to the social skills and communication you learn in such an active environment. Cooperative learning have an impact on the personality and the academic performance of individuals, and also, finally, it leads to more thoughtful and creative results due to the synergy between its members. Therefore, I encourage you to start from here, from our university, to go and approach our professors and actually encourage them to integrate such cooperative learning with the independent studies to lead our future into a more successful path. Thank you. Couldn't see the time.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, but you're good.
Any questions?
I think I forgot to press the record button.
You're joking. Me too.